Shalom, Israel. This is Brother Matt, just with a little quick impromptu video brought to you through the Spirit and Power of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. I had a question about a princess and what does it really mean to be a princess? All right, and I wanted to take us just to a quick passage, real quick. This is Judges chapter 4. I've read this story before, but I want to kind of put things in perspective on what a princess really is. All right, because through this weak society that we in and everything, princesses are made to look weak, kiddish. They put the little My Little Pony and all of that bullshit. Got the little rosy cheeked white girl up there, man. I've said this before, but I want to reinforce this because they got some women out there that still want to call themselves, I'm a queen, and I already told you a queen is a hoe. All right, I'm gonna show you the power of what a princess is, man. All right, and then I'm gonna just round it up at the end. All right, this is Judges chapter 4, starting at verse 1. We're gonna read all the way down to the 24th verse. It says, and the children of Israel again did evil in the sight of the Lord when Ehud was dead. And the Lord sold them into the hand of Jabin, king of Canaan, that reigned in Hazor, the captain of the host, whose host was Sisera, which dwelt in Harasheth of the Gentiles. And the children of Israel cried unto the Lord, for he had 900 chariots of iron, and 20 years he mightily oppressed the children of Israel. So this is the time of the judges. There was no king. The judges were risen up to lead Israel, lead our ancestors back into the right way. All right, verse 6. And she sent and called Barak, the son of Abinoam, out of Kadesh Naphtali, and said unto him, have not the Lord God of Israel commanded, saying, go and draw toward Mount Tabor, and take with thee 10,000 men of the children of Naphtali, and of the children of Zebulun, and I will draw unto thee to the river Kishon Sisera, the captain of Jabin's army, with his chariots and his multitude, and I will deliver him into thy hand. And Barak said unto her, if thou wilt go with me, then I will go. But if thou wilt not go with me, then I will not go. And she said, I will surely go with thee, notwithstanding the journey that thou takest shall not be for thy honor. For the Lord shall sell Sisera into the hand of a woman. And Deborah rose and went with Barak to Kadesh. Now, Deborah was a judge, all right, and a prophetess, all right. She prophesied what was concerning the Most High, all right. And then she prophesied it, and then it came to pass. She said that the credit was going to go to a woman. All right. Verse 10. And Barak called Zebulun and Naphtali to Kadesh, and he went up with 10,000 men at his feet, and Deborah went up with him. Now Eber the Kenite, which was of the children of Hobab, the father-in-law of Moses, had severed himself with the Kenites and pitched his tent unto the plain of Zanaim, which is by Kadesh. And they showed Sisera that Barak the son of Abinoam was gone up to Mount Tabor. And Sisera gathered together all his chariots, even 900 chariots of iron, and all the people that were with him from Harasheth of the Gentiles unto the river of Kishon. And Deborah said unto Barak, up, for this is the day in which the Lord hath delivered Sisera into thy hand. Is not the Lord gone out before thee? So Barak went down from Mount Tabor, and 10,000 men after him. And the Lord discomfited Sisera and all his chariots and all his hosts with the edge of the sword before Barak, so that Sisera lighted down off his chariot and fled away on his feet. Now, this is the commander and king running, all right, from the Israelites, trying to get away. So Barak pursued after the chariots and after the hosts unto Harasheth of the Gentiles, and all the hosts of Sisera fell upon the edge of the sword, and there was not a man left. So now he by himself. Howbeit Sisera fled away on his feet to the tent of Jael, the wife of Eber the Kenite, for there was peace between Jabin the king of Hazor and the house of Eber the Kenite. So he tried to come through the middle, all right, and middleman his way out. And Jael went out to meet Sisera and said unto him, turn in, my lord, turn in to me, fear not. And when he had turned in unto her into the tent, she covered him with a mantle. And he said unto her, Give me, I pray thee, a little water to drink, for I am thirsty. And she opened a bottle of milk and gave him drink and covered him. And again he said unto her, Stand in the door of the tent, and it shall be, when any man doth come and inquire of thee, and say, Is there any man here? Thou shalt say, No. So she got his trust. All right. Verse 21. Then Jael, Eber's wife, took a nail of the tent, and took a hammer in her hand, and went softly unto him, and smote the nail into his temples, and fastened it into the ground. All right. For he was fast asleep and weary, so he died. And behold, as Barak pursued Sisera, Jael came out to meet him, and said unto him, Come, and I will show thee the man whom thou seekest. And when she came into her tent, behold, Sisera lay dead, and the nail was in his temples. So the Most High, the power, subdued on that day Jabin, the king of Canaan, before the children of Israel. And the hand of the children of Israel prospered and prevailed against Jabin, the king of Canaan, until they had destroyed Jabin, the king of Canaan. See, so this is the Israelite princess, all right? When it comes to heathens, a princess is more cunning and basically more crafty. When a woman got the spirit of the Most High on her, man, heathens can't stand up to her, man. Princesses have that type of power, man. When you know the word of the Most High, and when you a woman of the Lord, man, a real one, all right. Can't no heathen please you. Can't no heathen come close to you, man. You got power over him. She was able to gain his trust and take his life. This is a king, all right. And she was passive aggressive, all right, and then murked his ass. But then she comes out to an Israelite king and submits to him. See, so that shows you the balance of power. If you're an Israelite princess, all right, you're not going to fall victim to a weak-ass Gentile or a weak-ass, heathen, all right? You have power over that. And eventually, if you're dealing with one, man, either you're going to get away from him or you're going to end up killing him, man. Not physically, but spiritually. You don't have nothing in common with him, man. All right? But when it comes to an Israelite man, a real one, then that's the only one that you'll be able to submit to, man. All right? So I hope this answers the question about what a princess is. A princess is superior to a heathen, all right, and subject to her king, man. That's all it is. And she loves to be subject to her king because her king is subject to his king. That's the natural order of things, all right. The head of every woman is the man, a man of the Lord, and the head of every man is Yahushai, and the head of Yahushai is the father. That's the pecking order. Heathen men are beneath you, all right. So you know. And when it comes to that, even in the kingdom, man, well, I ain't gonna say the kingdom because it's being built right now, but when it comes to an Israelite man, that's why you ox out there, look, y'all gotta be ready, man, because you gotta be ready, all right? It's not gonna be like anything out here, all right? It's not gonna be like anything that we're dealing with out here in this westernized mindset, man. Israelite princesses are going they're going to require an Israelite man to be in the role that he's supposed to be in. All right. So I just want to drop that on you. That's the true meaning of a Israelite princess. It's not a weak position. It's not a position of like servitude and you get talked to like you nothing and all that. No. We depended heavily on our women in the ancient world, heavily, and it's got time is gonna come again. All right, so a princess is not a weak position. I mean, she killed this dude, man, without even flinching. All right, so that's the type of strength that an Israelite princess has. All right, she's above a heathen, but below the Israelite king the way she's supposed to. You don't that's why a lot of y'all out there, you having problems. If you a princess, you got problems submitting to a heathen man. He frustrates the shit out of you. So I said this before. I just wanted to reiterate again through the scripture to show you what type of power an Israelite princess has. All right. She went in there and killed him, man. And the Most High was pleased with that. He was pleased. All right. So when he says that we are people above all people, that's what he means. You princess, y'all ain't got to listen to these niggas, man. And these Pharisees, let me throw that in there too. These law keepers, y'all are above them. Fuck them. All right. Don't listen to them. If they ain't following the law of liberty, then they are enemies of Yahweh Shai, and you don't have to submit to them, man. You don't even have to be with them. I don't give a fuck what they say. I don't care what they pull out in the scriptures. All right, you ain't gotta listen to none of that. If they running you ragged, got you shining their shoes and all of that bullshit, man. You do that out of love. You do that out of respect, because he's leading you, because he is subject to his head, which is Yahweh Shai. If he following the law of Moses, he is not subject to Yahweh Shai, so you ain't got to listen to a goddamn thing that he say, man. Because Yahweh Shai put the law of Moses away. Now, his law is the law of liberty. All right? This is why Yahweh Shai washed the disciples' feet, man. And this fucking faggot on here, whatever his name is, he keep trying to use that as an example. That was showing humility, man. All right? No, ain't nobody doing that now. But Yahweh Shai had to do that to pay his penance, man, for what he did for the kingdom being split, because he was disobedient as King Solomon. All right? So, when it comes to that, this is how, that's why I said, he that will be greatest among you will be your servant. He that will be chiefest among you will be your slave. All right? A man of the Lord is supposed to serve. Okay? He's supposed to be humble. All right? He's supposed to rule with an iron fist. But there will come a time, if you try to buck up, then yeah, his kingship will kick in. All right? He's supposed to lead. He's supposed to lead with that love. All right? It ain't this draconian order that they try to put down, man. And that's what these law keepers do. They beat the hell out they women, man. They talk shit to them. All right? And they hard on them, man. So I guess that's about it. I stick with the scriptures. Fuck what man got to say. All right? So if you're a princess, just know that. All right? That's the true definition of a princess. All right? So quickly prepare for the next message. All right? The next one is on the way. All right? Giving all praises to Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai. Matthias out. Shalom.